Shalom, everyone. It's so nice to see everybody here today. When we say shalom, that means hello. In Israel, we say shalom, and in America, we say hello or hi. But today I'm going to say shalom because today is a special day. Today is the day that we celebrate Israel. And we always talk about Israel in our school. Every day we talk about Eretz Yisrael, and we sing our songs, how we want to go back to Eretz Yisrael, because that's our special country that Hashem gave to us, and He will never take it away. It's only our country. And so many families that we know live in Israel, and so many children visit Israel. I know that many children right now who are on the Zoom have been to Israel on an airplane, right? If you ever visited Israel, can you put up your hand like this? Oh, I see a lot of friends have been to Israel. If you have any special saftas or sabas, that's grandpas or grandmas, or any special friends or relatives that live in Israel, can you pick up your hand? And then we'll know if you have people in Israel that you love. So today we're going to talk about all the special things that happen in Israel. And we're going to speak to people that live in Israel, because some people on this chat today are calling in from Israel. And we're so happy that you joined us, all the special guests. So we're going to first start with a song, because Rabbi Chayim, who sings all the time in our school, and he always sings about Eretz Yisrael, and he sings songs about Mashiach, and he sings songs that soon one day we're all going to go on a plane and fly to Israel together. So he's going to join us today and sing some special songs about Eretz Yisrael. And he's also going to sing some songs in Hebrew that we sing in school as well. Rabbi Chayim, can you introduce yourself? Because we have some special visitors who don't know who you are.
Hello, thank you for inviting me. I'm so happy to be here today with you. And I'm Rabbi Chayim, and I love to sing songs, Jewish songs, Shabbat songs, holiday songs, all kinds of wonderful Jewish inspiring songs with Jewish children all over the world, and especially at our Chabad Early Learning Center, Chabad of the West Side. And I have my trusty little guitar here with me. And I even have a special strap that says Rabbi Chayim on it that pre-K kids gave me once upon a time. The pre-K class bought for me a few years ago, and I love having it. So thank you so much, pre-K. And I think we're going to start with a song in Hebrew that says that we welcome everybody and we welcome all our friends in peace. And it goes like this. There's only Hevenu Shalom Aleichem. There's only 3 words to the song. Hevenu Shalom Aleichem. You could spotlight, Sterny, you could spotlight who you want to at the time. Hevenu Shalom Aleichem. Hevenu Shalom Aleichem. Hevenu Shalom Aleichem. Hevenu Shalom, Shalom, Shalom Aleichem. Hevenu Shalom Aleichem. Hevenu Shalom Aleichem. Hevenu Shalom Aleichem. Hevenu Shalom, Shalom, Shalom Aleichem. Hevenu Shalom Aleichem. Hevenu Shalom Aleichem. Hevenu Shalom Aleichem. Hevenu Shalom, Shalom. One more time. Hevenu Shalom Aleichem. Hevenu Shalom Aleichem. Hevenu Shalom Aleichem. Hevenu Shalom, Shalom, Shalom Aleichem.
Thank you so much, Rabbi Chayim. That was so nice to have you introduce us with your songs. And we're going to keep asking you to sing more and more songs. But first, what we'd like to do is invite one of our special visitors and our parents to talk to us about Israel. So I'm going to speak to people who either lived in Israel or went to Israel, and they're going to tell us all the wonderful things that happen in Israel. And also they may read books to us or tell us things in Hebrew. So let's start with, Shtarny, can you put me into where I can see everybody?
You could do that.
I could, oh, okay, hold on. Oh, here I am. Okay, good. Oh, okay, let's start with the Shekels. Would the Shekel family like to be on the main screen now so we can hear what you have to say about Israel? The Shekel family used to live in Israel. Go ahead, Shtarny.
Yes. Shalom. Hello, everyone.
If you can hear me, I'll speak in Hebrew, but and show you some pictures of Israel from all over Israel and say some words about them. They will include some photos of flowers of Israel and some views of Israel cities and the land. So let me see if I can share screen. With my screen, let me see, where is it? Here we have it. Okay, do you see it now?
Yes, we see it.
Okay, so we see some pictures of Israel all over the place. And then you can watch in this picture, you can watch me over the Mount of the Carmel. There is a nice view of the mountain, very close to Haifa. Then let me go on back here. Let me see. Here it is. Yeah. Sorry. In a minute. And info. So let's start. Let's start with the view. Here it is.
Wow.
This is the Mount of Carmel during the fire that took place 3 years ago. This is in the Negev, south of Israel. And this is a look on the Kinneret and the south of the Kinneret. Again, some river going to the Kinneret. This is near Hadera. Hadera, again, the Negev, and Eilat at the end, you can see it. Now look here, you have, let me go back for a moment because it's a nice view. Here you have a view from the Mount of Israel, Carmel to the north of Israel. At the end, you can see the border between Israel and Lebanon, where I show you. This is the border. And this is Rosh HaNikra. This is the Bay of Haifa, the Mediterranean Sea. This is the Bay of Haifa, and all the buildings is the city of Haifa. Let's go on. This is for me to you. Again, some of the river in Israel going to the Sea of the Galil. What else?
Wow.
When you come to Israel, you have to land in this airport. This is Ben Gurion Airport. You land there whenever you are coming to Israel. You can see it now with the airplanes inside. We took this picture from the tower in which the people that are telling the airport, the airplane where to land, they tell them where to land and when to land. Okay? And from the same tower, you can see also all Tel Aviv. You see a photo of all Tel Aviv and its neighborhood, Bnei Brak and Ramat Gan, all of them you can watch from the tower. And this is in Timna. If you ever heard of Timna in the Negev, this is the place. And close to Timna, it's the Secret Valley. It's called in Hebrew Yael. In Negev, how do you call it?
A ram?
Yael. In Hebrew, Yael. It's an animal lives usually on mountains and in the desert.
Mm-hmm.
In Timna again, when you come to the Negev, near the Dead Sea, Yam HaMelach, the Dead Sea, you can watch through this window. If it's a window, you can see also at the end the Dead Sea itself. This is an oasis called En Gedi. In En Gedi, you have water, so in the desert, suddenly you see many green fields. And also, it was a place when 2,000 years ago, Jewish used to live there. And they have also a synagogue very close in En Gedi. Same place, En Gedi, in the oasis. And that's still the same area, En Gedi. Again, En Gedi. Same place and same place. All of them in this oasis with water and with the old synagogue. And today there is a kibbutz close by. This is the Dead Sea again. You can see the Dead Sea, and from the other side of the Dead Sea, you can see Jordan. This is a river going to the Dead Sea. This is in this area, because it's a desert, it's all very dry, not too many plants or flowers, only where there is water. But here, there's not enough water for them, but you can walk there, climb there, and also, when there is some rain, they have small pools. And if you want to walk through this river to the Dead Sea, then you need to go into those pools and get wet. In a minute, you see we are going down to the area, and here we are going with rope into those pools. And you see you need to get wet in order to cross the area. Again, Dead Sea with the This is Tel Aviv, the Hilton Tel Aviv, and you can see the Mediterranean Sea from one of the hotels in Tel Aviv, on the beach of Tel Aviv. This is Tiberia. Tiberia is the city, very old city again, with there used to be here also synagogues and also mosques for the Muslims. And Tiberia is staying on the Sea of the Galilee, Kinneret in Hebrew, the Sea of Galilee. Same area. There is still the wall that's surrounding all Tiberia, and here is the Sea of the Galilee. And here is the mountain. On the mountain of the Carmel, some of the areas you can watch. Again, in the desert, you can see how the rivers are very narrow and very dry. There's no too many flowers there. And here's your friend, Oliver. Oliver, do you see it?
Yes.
Yes, Oliver.
Good. And Oliver, what are you doing here?
Oliver, what are you doing here?
Putting
Putting petek bakotel?
She's putting petek in the kotel. Exactly. There is the kotel HaMa'aravi.
Thank you, Meir.
That's
You know,
amazing.
Wow. Wow. We see, Oliver, we see you and your whole family at the Kotel. That is so special.
Oliver, do you like Israel?
Yeah.
What, do you want to say something about Israel? Thank you.
Well, Oliver, was that your Savta? Was that your Saba who was talking the whole time?
Yes.
Yes. And your Saba is right now speaking to us from Israel?
Yes. Yes.
Wow. Can we all tell Oliver Saba a big thank you? And in Hebrew we say Toda Rabba for showing us these beautiful pictures. Toda Rabba. That was so special. We got to see all the desert areas in Israel where flowers don't grow. And we got to see the beautiful places where there is plenty of water, like the Yam HaMelech and the Kinneret and all the other places, Rosh HaNikra, where there's plenty of water. And you showed us flowers and you showed us so many people in Israel. Thank you, Oliver Saba. That was beautiful. It makes me want to take
His
a
name
right
is
now.
Meir.
Meir, that's a beautiful name. Thank you. Meir?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, Saba Meir. That was beautiful.
You're
Okay, for the Shekel family. Rabbi Chayim, can you sing us another song now?
I would love to sing. I'm watching all those beautiful sights from Israel. It reminded me of a special song that I know about a very special place in Israel, and that's our special city called Yerushalayim. So I want to sing just a part of a longer song. We'll sing it a few times, just a chorus of this beautiful song that talks about Yerushalayim. Yerushalayim shel zahav v'shel nechoshet v'shel or halo lecho shirayich ani kinor. Yerushalayim shel zahav v'shel nechoshet v'shel or halo lecho shirayich ani kinor. Yerushalayim shel zahav v'shel nechoshet v'shel or halo lecho shirayich ani kinor. Yerushalayim shel zahav v'shel nechoshet v'shel or halo lecho shirayich ani kinor.
Thank you, Rabbi Chaim. That was beautiful. Let's go back to seeing all our friends. Okay, we'd like to invite another special visitor to join us today who lives here but used to live in Israel. And that is Sarah Halevi's mother, Shlomit. Sarah and Shlomit, where are you? Oh, I see you. Come and talk to us. Go ahead.
We are now in Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
And Sarah wants to show a special art we have on her face today.
Wow, I see a star, a Magen David. That's beautiful.
And do we have time for a short book? Would you like that?
Yes, please.
Okay. So we got some, every time we go to visit Safta in Yerushalayim, we get Hebrew books. You want to show them the Hebrew books? And we get a lot of things to decorate our Shabbat table, like this challah cover.
Wow. Oh, do you know what I see on that Shabbat challah cover? I see a special fruit that grows in Israel. Do you know what that is, Sarah?
What is that? What is
Sarah,
that?
that's a rimon. And the rimon are one of the Shivat Haminim that grow in Israel. That is beautiful. That is called a Chinese apple or a pomegranate in English. Thank you for sharing that.
And Sarah, do you want to read a Hebrew book together? Come. Okay. The book is called En Arayot Kaele. There are no such lions. It's a little imaginary book. Okay. En Arayot Im Kaze Min Zanav. There's no lion with such a tail. It's a little silly. Ve'en Aryeh Im Oznaim Shel Arnav. Does that look like a rabbit or a lion? That's funny. En Aryeh Shemechatet Ba'af. What is he doing? Picking on his nose? Ve'en Aryeh Shebashamayim Af. Flying in the air. En Aryeh Shemetayel Ba'aga. La. Come, Sarah Judith. Come help me. You see? Is that a cat taking a lion in a stroller? That's funny. Ve'en Aryeh Im Galgal Hatzana. Is he swimming in the pool? En Aryeh Sheli. A cloud. Ve'en Aryeh Poshet Yad Kimo Kaptan. Is there such a thing? Lion asking for money? That's funny. שצולל כמו דג. There's no lion swimming like a fish. ואין אריה כנר על הגג. Is he playing a violin on the roof? That's a silly lion. That's imaginary, right? אין אריה שגר בירח. Is there a lion living on the moon? No. ואין אריה חלק וחירח. Only one hair. Does that make sense? There's so much hair. That's funny. ואין אריה שבורח. עכבר. You've heard of a mouse. ואין אריה שבוכה עם צעצוע נשבר. No, that cries when a toy breaks. He doesn't even play with toys. אין אריה כנפיים של פרפר. Is that a butterfly or a lion? Butterfly. It's really silly, right? ואין אריה שהולך לספר. Is the lion getting a haircut? They're listening to us. אריה שמרכיב משקפיים. ואין אריה שרוכב על אופניים. Is he riding a bike? That's so cute. אין אריה עם חדק של פיל. ואין אריה שביצים מטיל. Like a chicken. That doesn't make sense. That's funny. אין אריה שישן במיטה. Sleeping in bed. ואין אריה שאוכל חביתה. Eating omelet. אין אריה ששואג בלול. In a crib. ואין אריה עם מוצץ וטיטול. A lion with a pussy and a diaper. That's funny. אין אריות כאלה. הם לא יכולים להיות. לא בג'ונגל ולא בגן חיות. There is no such a lion and it can't even be. Not in the jungle and not in the zoo. The end.
Thank you so much. That was a book in Hebrew, and we learned to recognize a few words that are in Hebrew. You kept saying the word for lion. What's the word for lion, Sarah?
Ariel.
Yes, Ariel, and we all know a new word now. Thank you. That was a fun book and a silly book, and it made us laugh. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, let's go back and see our friends. We have two more guests that we're going to invite, some from here and some from Israel. But also when we're done, if there are any children that want to find something in their house from Israel that they want to show us, or they want to say something about Israel, when we're finished our program, we're going to let the children have a chance to talk as well. Right now, we're going to go back to Rabbi Chayim and do another song together. Go ahead, Rabbi Chayim.
Hi. Do you see my video? This journey? Because I can't see myself. Is the video working? Okay.
You're frozen,
I know. It's frozen on my phone too. I don't know why.
but we can hear you.
But if you're frozen, maybe we'll...
Maybe I'll log out and log back in.
Okay, so meanwhile, I'll go to another visitor, another friend, and now we're going to go to the Bodner family. And let's see, where's Jonah? Jonah? Oh, here you are, Jonah. Jonah and his Abba, Aviad, are going to share something special with us about Israel too. Hi, Aviad, welcome.
Hi, everyone. Say hi. Hi.
Hi, Jonah.
Hi. We could read a book, Gam B'Ivrit, and the book we wanted to read was a book that actually also Morah Shifra read to us, and Jonah likes it. It's called Maaseh B'Chamisha Balonim.
I like that.
Jonah liked that book.
Let's hear that book.
And I'm going to spoil it for everyone so you can all follow it. I'm just going to read it in Hebrew, but it's about 5 wonderful children who each had a balloon, and all of their balloons either popped or went away. And it teaches us we shouldn't be so sad. It's okay, that happens. Every balloon comes to an end. But we're going to read it together. Ima shel Ruti הביאה מתנה, שמחה וששון לכל ילד בלון. לרותי בלון כחול, לסיגלית בלון סגול, לרון בלון צהוב, לאורי בלון ירוק, לאלון בלון אדום. כל הילדים וכל הבלונים יצאו לטיול. אורי שמח, רץ וקפץ, זרק את הבלון הירוק למעלה למעלה, זרק ותפס, זרק ותפס. נפל הבלון הירוק על שיח ורדים, נדקר. בום, טרח, מה קרה? הבלון התפוצץ, הבלון נקרע. אנא אורי, אל תצטער, נביא לך בלון אחר. פגשו הילדים את רון, את אבא של רון. שמח רון ואמר, אבא, נפח את הבלון הצהוב שיהיה גדול כמו הראש שלך. גדול כמו השמש. זה נראה כמו השמש. אבא ניפח את הבלון, ניפח וניפח, ופתאום, בום, טרח, מה קרה? הבלון התפוצץ, הבלון נקרע. אל תצטער רוני רון. זה סופו של כל בלון. פגשו הילדים את מיצי, חתולתה של סיגלית. התכופפה סיגלית, רצתה ללטף את מיצי. חטפה מיצי את הבלון הסגול של סיגלית. גלגלה ותפסה. שרתה את הבלון בציפורניה. ופתאום, בום טרח, מה קרה? הבלון התפוצץ, הבלון נקרע. אל תצטערי סיגלית, כך קרה גם לרון. זה סופו של כל בלון. Only two were left. הבלון הסגול התפוצץ, הבלון הצהוב התפוצץ, וגם הבלון הירוק. נשארו רק 2 בלונים. בלון כחול לרותי, ובלון אדום לאלון. פחדה רותי שגם הבלון שלה התפוצץ. חיבקה רותי את הבלון הכחול כמו שמחבקים בובה, כמו שמחבקים את אמא. פתאום, בום טרח, מה קרה? הבלון התפוצץ, הבלון נקרע. אל תצטערי רותי, כך קרה גם לרון. זה סופו של כל בלון. נשאר רק בלון אחד. בלון אדום, הבלון של אלון. פתאום נשבה רוח חזקה. חטפה את הבלון האדום. העיפה אותו למעלה עד העננים. אלון נפנף בידיו וקרא, שלום בלון אדום. עמדו הילדים, נפנפו בידיים וקראו בקול על השמיים, שלום בלון אדום. תגיד שלום, יונה, תגיד שלום. שלום בלון אדום. That's the end. זה הסוף.
Thank you so much. That was a really interesting book and we saw the names of all the different colors that you said so clearly. Thank you, Aviad. Thank you, Jonah. We're going to go back now to Rabbi Chayim. Rabbi Chayim, are you okay now?
Oh.
Okay, go
I hope
ahead.
so. Okay. Thank you so much. That was beautiful. And you know what? Seeing people from all over the world and all different languages, especially Hebrew. And so it reminds me that we're all friends together. And even wherever we are, we're all friends together. And that's a song. That's also, we have two songs with the same words that we sing at Chabad. Hine matov u'mana'im, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov u'mana'im, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov, shevet achim gam yachad. הנה מה טוב, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב, שבת אחים גם יחד. And the same words in a different tune I learned from Israeli soldiers. I learned this song from Israeli soldiers in the video and Tebi. And they sang like this. Hine ma tov u'ma na'im, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tov u'ma na'im, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tov, hine ma tov. La 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 la. Hine ma tov, hine ma tov. La 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 la. Hine ma tov u'ma na'im, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tov u'ma na'im, shevet achim gam yachad. One more time. Hine ma tov, hine ma tov. La 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 la. Hine ma tov, hine ma tov. La 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 la. Hine ma tov u'ma na'im, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tov u'ma na'im, shevet achim gam yachad.
Thank you, Rabbi Chaim. That was wonderful. Thank you. Okay, we have some visitors from Israel here. Shlomit, are you still here? Shlomit. Shlomit had a visitor. Where's Shlomit and Sarah? Did I lose them?
No, they're
Susan.
here.
Hi, Shlomit, you had a special friend, Susan?
Yeah, unfortunately, Pamela couldn't get on. She lives in Jerusalem, and we were hoping that she'll show us the hotel from her home. But she
Okay.
couldn't make it.
Okay, I see a friend, Susan Kimmel. Is that your friend too? Susan, let's talk to Susan now and see whose friend you are and what you can tell us.
Anna L. Penso's grandmother.
Oh, hello. So nice
Hello.
to see you. Sharni, can you highlight her? Okay. Okay. Thank you so much. What does Anna L. call you?
Grandma.
Hi, Grandma. Welcome. Do you live in Israel, or have you lived in Israel before?
We lived in Israel for 6 months from August of 1972 to February of 1973, which meant we were there during the Yom Kippur War. And Anna L's mother wasn't even born yet. And so we were there with our 2 older children, Debbie and Michael. And we were there for 6 months. My husband was on a sabbatical.
Wow. So
Very
you
big
were,
experience.
right. You were in Israel at the time when there was war. Do
We
you
made
want to?
wonderful friends.
Mm-hmm.
Friends from Ireland. They came from Dublin. They're wonderful people.
Wow. Do you know that, and I'm going to share this with the children, that Israel had a lot of wars in the beginning before Israel became a country. And there were a lot of brave soldiers that went to wars to protect our country. And do you know that today there are so many brave men and women who are soldiers that still protect Israel so that everyone stays safe? And we have to show a lot of hakarat hatov and be so thankful to all these brave young men and women who make sure that when we go to Israel, we can go to a safe and happy country. So I want to take this opportunity to thank all our incredible soldiers, and I'm sure Rabbi Chayim is going to sing a song, a Toda Rabbah song to them. But today is a day where we also remember all the wonderful people that help Israel. We call them helpers. Anyone that helps other people in school, we call them helpers. And soldiers are real helpers. Thank you.
We thank the soldiers always because of them, we are here today and we weren't run over in 73.
Thank you for sharing that with us. And thank you for being on with us today. It was a real honor having you with us. Anna El, it was so nice having your grandma with us. Thank you for inviting her.
Thank you.
Okay, let's see if we have another. We have now, are the Natanels here, Re'ut? They weren't sure if they can join. I don't think they're here. Okay.
I don't think so.
Okay, are the Serlins on? No. Okay, I'm just going through the list here. Rabbi Chayim, could we have, is Rabbi Chayim here? Oh, here. Rabbi Chayim, do you have a song that we can sing to thank our soldiers for being—
Absolutely. I have actually two songs, maybe one at the end or one now. We do Oseh Shalom B'Mramav, asking that there should be peace. We'll do that at the end. But for now, I have another song that it's a special prayer that we ask Hashem to make sure that everyone is safe from harm. And we're thanking our soldiers for all that they're doing, and we're also asking Hashem to make sure that they stay safe forever. And it goes like this. Acheinu kol beis Yisrael, Acheinu kol beis Yisrael, Hanesunim b'tzara, tzara u'b'shivya, Oimri bein bayam u'bein bayabasha. Acheinu kol beis Yisrael, Acheinu kol beis Yisrael, Hanesunim b'tzara, tzara u'b'shivya, Oimri bein bayam u'bein bayabasha. Hamakoim yirachem, yirachem aleim, v'yotziim b'tzara, lirvacha, v'yabel aliyah, u'mishibo negila ashtak, bagalo b'zman karim. Hamakoim yirachem, yirachem aleim, v'yotziim b'tzara,
Thank you, Rabbi Chaim. That song always makes me cry. Thank you. Now let's see if we have anybody else who's from Israel or has something to share about Israel. Okay, so now I want to open it up to all the children. And if there's something you want to share about Israel or about family, pick up your hand like this.
Or you can use your reaction on your Zoom and you can raise your hand and I can see that way.
So it could be your chance to talk. Okay, I see Chayim. Let's start with Chayim.
I have like a electricity battery from Israel, and there's a little bit light and all the electricity, it goes out of the battery, and it's and it goes to the lights.
So you have something that's electronic that was made in Israel. Oh, you're showing it to us now? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I see your mother's holding that. Oh, that is interesting. Do you know something, Chayim? That in Israel, there are many factories and many places where people make things. I see that. That is so interesting. And do you know that in Israel, people make so many things and then they send it to other countries. So they send it to America, and they send it to England, and they send it to Australia, and other people buy it. And when we buy something that's made in Israel, we're helping the people in Israel too, because we're helping them with their businesses. So thank you for showing us something that was made in Israel. I like buying things that are made in Israel. Thank you, Chayim. Okay, we'll go to the next one now. I saw whose hand was up? I see Anna L's hand is up.
Oh, I unmuted Leon.
Okay, Leon first and then Anna L.
Our dad,
Go ahead.
no, our dad used to be a soldier.
Whoa, a real soldier. And he had a whole uniform and he protected the country. That's something to be very proud of, Leon. Thank you for sharing that with us. And I'm going to tell your dad, thank you for protecting Israel and keeping Israel safe. That's so important, and that's a very special job. Thank you, Leon. Let's go now to Anna L.
So we got it from. So when I was born, so that's why we got it from Israel.
When you were born, your family took a trip to Israel, and this is the book.
We took an airplane.
You went on an airplane to Israel, and then you made a book about it. Of all the things you did in Israel. Oh, I see you on the airplane. I see you're sleeping on the airplane. And I see you're eating in a restaurant in Israel, and I see your mom and your dad. Oh, that must have been a very special trip. And every time you read the book, it helps you remember all the special things you did. Oh, I see a picture of water. I wonder if you were by the Kinneret or by the Yam HaMelech that we saw before. You went many places when you were little to Israel. And I see a beach with sand. Thank you, Anna El, for sharing that with us. You're so lucky you went to Israel. We all wish we can go right now to Israel too. Okay, let's see next. Whose hand is up? I see, who's raising their hand? I see Chloe. Chloe and then Ella. Hold on, Chloe. We can't hear you yet. Shterny? If you can unmute Chloe, please. Go ahead, Chloe. We can hear you now.
Yeah, I have a mezuzah from Israel, but I have another one too. That's even prettier and shiny.
That is super special. It's special for two reasons. First, because it's a mezuzah and that protects us when we hang it on our door. And second, it's from Israel. It's a mezuzah from Israel, so it's doubly special. Thank you for sharing that with us. I see it's so colorful. And you said you have another one hanging on your door. Thank you for sharing that with us.
Hanging on my door. Another one in a packet.
In a packet, but you can hang it on the door when you want to. That's beautiful. Thank you, Chloe. Now we're going to go to Ella. Ella Rosenwald, it's your turn.
Okay. Sell the money. Get money from Israel.
Ella's showing us. Can we see it again? Because not everyone knows what money looks like in Israel.
Yeah, Israel's money.
Could you show it to the screen again, Ella? Pick it up. Pick it up. Oh, I see. I see a shekel from Israel. That is not like $1. It looks different. And when you go to Israel, this is the kind of money that you use. It says 20 on it. Thank you for sharing that with us. What else?
She has another stuff. She has mud, Dead Sea mud.
Oh, that's special mud from the Yam HaMelech. And if you bring that mud back to America, you can use it for many things. And one thing that people use it for is they put it on their face, and then after a few minutes they take it off and they wash their face, and their face is smooth and feels so good. Thank you for showing us that special mud from Yam HaMelech. That comes from Israel too. Thank you, Ella, for showing us the money and the mud. Let's see who's next. Who's next?
You want to show them?
Go ahead, Sarah.
What do you have?
This mezuzah.
From Israel? What song do you like to sing with that? Hi.
I have a mezuzah. I have a pasli.
You have a mezuzah. You do. And you know, Sarah, look at your mezuzah. I see Aleph Ben.
What is
Sarah, look at your mezuzah. I see something on it. What does it say? Do you see Aleph Ben on it? And a sin for Sarah. That's right. That's your letter for your name. It also stands for many other words, but one of them is Shema. In the mezuzah says the Shema. Thank you, Sarah, for showing that to us. Let's go now to whose hand is up? I see Benny. Do you want to say something, Benny? Okay, can you unmute Benny, please? Hold on, Benny. Your turn now. Go ahead. Go ahead, Benny. Did you want to show us something? We can't hear you. Okay, we'll come back to Benny when he's ready. Let's see who else. Anybody else with their hand up? I see Chaya. Chaya Steinmetz. Can you unmute the Steinmetzes? Chaya, do you want to tell us something about Israel? Go ahead.
My mommy and my tati used to live in Israel.
One time your mommy and tati went to visit Israel. They did.
They used to visit Israel when they wasn't married.
That's right. Before they both got married, they went to Israel and they loved Israel.
They wasn't married.
That's right. Before they were married, they went on trips, and your mommy went also to the Yam HaMelech and the Kotel and all the beautiful places in Israel. Thank you for sharing that with us, Chaya. Let's see who's next. Okay, if we're all done now, we're going to go to Rabbi Chayim, and he's going to sing one or two more songs together, and then we're going to be done.
Okay, thank you so much. We'll sing a few more songs that are connected to Israel. We said that we're going to sing a song for the soldiers to ask that Hashem keeps everybody at peace, so there should be no more wars. So we shouldn't need soldiers for wars anymore. So let's sing together. It's a prayer for peace. Oh, say shalom b'roma, uyase shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'imru amen. Hoseh shalom b'roma, uyaseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'imru amen. Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu 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 Ve'al Kol Yisrael. And there's another song that I think we can all sing together. And it tells us that the Jewish people are alive and will stay alive forever. Am Yisrael Chai, Am Yisrael Chai, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael Chai, Am Yisrael Chai, hey, Am Yisrael Chai, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael Chai. Oh Davinu, oh Davinu, oh Davinu 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 Chai. Hey, Am Yisrael Chai, Am Yisrael Chai, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael Chai. Hey, Am Yisrael Chai, Am Yisrael Chai, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael Chai. Oh Davinu, oh Davinu, oh Davinu 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 Chai. Now we'll sing our goodbye song that we usually sing, and we'll end with a dance. So everybody get ready to dance. Now it's time to say shalom. Rabbi Chayim is already home, as just like you are. Next week we will be back again, singing Be'ezrat Hashem. Let us hope and let us pray that Mashiach will come our way, and we will hear the shofar blow. Everybody blow your shofar. To Yerushalayim we will go with. Now, boys and girls, I want everybody to stand up and dance together with me with Mashiach, Mashiach, Mashiach. We want Mashiach now. 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 One more time. Mashiach, Mashiach, Mashiach. We want Mashiach now. 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 Right now.
More Pearl. Benny is ready to share before we say goodbye.
Could you unmute me? Oh, here I am. Benny? Sure, Benny, go ahead.
He's muted.
No, he's not.
Have to unmute themselves.
Overseeing family, it's tricky to hear you. You're unmuted on our end, but we can't hear you. Maybe the volume's a little low. We can't hear you.
They unmute themselves also.
Now try.
It doesn't, yeah, but no, I just do this minute, but it's I can hear. Text me.
Okay, just say thank you because we don't hear him. Starting, just say
Rabbi-
thank you.
Rabbi Asi, did you want to share something?
It's so nice to see everyone as we celebrate Israel today. And I miss seeing you in person. And we're hoping that we will soon be back together again.
Amen. Thank you, Rabbi Asi, for sharing. I think it's time to say goodbye and thank everybody for joining us today. Thank you, Rabbi Chayim and Morah Pearl and Rabbi Asi and all of our friends and family that joined us this afternoon to share with us lots of different Israel experiences and pictures and stories. So thank you, everybody, and we hope that you all have a good day. I'm going to unmute everybody so you can say goodbye.
Bye. Thank you. Thank you, Morah.
You're welcome.
Bye. It was so good to see everyone.
Hi, everyone.
Hi. You want to say goodbye?
Hi.
Come now, before they leave.
Rivka.
Freaking friends. We saw Ozzy.
Bye, friends. Bye, Georgia. Friends. Bye, everyone.
So good to see you. And I see Chloe and her sister. And I saw Benny.
Okay, everybody. It's time to
So good to see you.
journey.
I already said goodbye.
Okay, bye, everyone. Thank you for joining us. This was so much fun. Bye-bye.
1 second.
Ellie wants to say bye.
Bye. Bye, Ellie.
Bye, bye. Bye, bye, bye.
You done, right? It's on.
My birthday. I can't even chat. Oh. Leon? So do you want to chat together? Let's chat together. What? What? Yeah, let's chat together.